Hey there friends, welcome back to some more Shadowrun Dragonfall. When we last left off, we were doing the test for Luca there and his... come on, get with the camera, there we go. For his people, his organization, his company thing, whatever it is. And we met our team. We've got Jaina, the little dwarf who's cool. We've got James, the mage who's an asshole. And we've got the foreign elf, who is a foreign elf. And, as you know, in fashion of all my runs, I went ahead and screwed it up from the pooch from the start. And, yeah, so here we are trying to make the best of it, trying to put in listening devices into, I would guess, be the penthouse room over here. So, let's do that and get on with the rest of the game. Ooh, is there anything in here I can take? No, I want to take stuff. I want to steal your stuff. There's just a big old bear back there. Well, okay, let's go in here. Let's go in here and take a good look. We have bear. Bear with gun. Goat. And some dude with a pie in his face. Oh wait, that's not a pie. Okay, whatever, it looks like a pie. I'm dumb. Here we go. Moving the painting aside, you find a large maintenance access panel. Jaina steps forward, a slight frown on her face. Okay, I guess this is me. She pulls a multi-tool from her belt and uses it to loosen the bolts that hold the panel in place. Pulling up a schematic on her PDA, she examines the terminal's wiring. Hurry up, woman! The clock is ticking. Don't rush me. This is complicated. Popping the lid on her toolbox, she grabs a pair of wire clippers, a soldering gun, and a roll of electrical tape. With the look of grim determination on her face, she begins to snip into a massive harness of cables that runs through the unit. Alright, she taps the elf on the knee. I'm gonna need that thing now. He nods and reaches back to unsling his pack. Placing it on the floor, he opens it and pulls out a large blue canister. It takes all of his strength to wrestle it up from the ground and into the space in the access panel that Jaina has cleared. There you go, you dumb ox. Do something useful for a change. The elf says nothing. Unburdened by the heavy pack, he stands up straight, and for the first time you appreciate how much larger he is than the corporate mage. He stares down at James, his hands bunched in the fists. Stay cool, man. James, for the last time, keep your damn mouth shut. I'll say whatever I... All of you, shut up. You're distracting me. Our team, folks. We're like the Four Stooges. The mage falls silent and Jaina goes back to work. It only takes a few minutes for her to screw, wire, and solder the canister into the harness. She inspects her work, nods, and then turns to face you. She stands and brushes the hair out of her eyes. Alright, job's done. We just need to do a bit of cleanup and we can get out of here. Nice job, Jaina. Yeah, thanks. Wasn't all that difficult, just a matter of following our employer's instructions. Yeah, that's great, but time's a-ticking, so let's keep moving. He glances at the jumble of wire and circuitry through the open access panel. To hell with cleanup. We'll be gone before anyone notices anything anyway. Yo, just a second. What was that canister that you put into the terminal? She shrugs. Beats me. For all I know, it could be full of pixie dust. They said that I had to wire it to the wall at this junction, so I did. Our employers don't tell us much, do they? The mage sneers. You haven't been doing this long, have you? The lodge doesn't tell you things that you... Oh yeah, the lodge. That's who it is. The lodge doesn't tell you things that you don't need to know. And if you don't ask, your job is to do what they tell you. Take the money and keep your mouth shut about it afterwards. It's very simple. The lodge. Oh, I guess this is where we first learned the name. The mage's eyes widen incredulously. You don't even know who you're working for, do you? You're leading this team and you don't have a clue. Jaina cuts in, her eyes wide. Both of you, shut up. Somebody's coming. Oh, this is bad. A tall, deeply tanned man rounds the corner at a jog and comes busting into the room. You recognize him as the father that you spoke with at the Augmentech kiosk. He stops short when he sees your team and the smile falls from his face. You! Excuse me. I just went, you in my throat. You, the guy from the corporate, or from the cyberware kiosk. What the hell is going on here? He advances on you, full of bluster and bravado. This is my apartment. I own it. You just can't waltz in here and start pulling the walls apart without my consent. We're maintenance. Look at the uniforms. Yeah, I can see that, but that doesn't give you the right to force your way into my home and start tearing up my walls. At the very least, you should have given me an advance notice. James shoots you an irritated glance. This is a waste of time, and I'm already running late. If you don't take care of this idiot, I will. The elf barks something out at James. The sound is uncharacteristically ugly, all harsh consonants and sibilant hisses. Okay. Keep your mouth shut, James. I'll talk this out with our friend here. He bristles. Talk this out? The hell with that. We have a job to do and he's in the way. Deal with him. Do it fast so we can get back on track. The homeowner looks shocked, but he recovers quickly. He takes a step towards James, his hands balled into fists. All right, buddy. You've asked for it. I want to know your employee number, and I want to know it now. I'm a member of the Homeowners Association for this level, and you know what that means? It means I have a lot of pull with building management. He thrusts his outstretched finger at James. Your days of wearing that uniform are numbered, I promise you that. Calm down, sir. There must be a problem with dispatch. You should have received a work order last week. I didn't receive a thing from dispatch, or from anyone for that matter. My wife and I are entertaining guests here in an hour and a half, and our living room is ruined. I need to know what you're going to do to fix this and that, and you'll clean up this place, and that you'll put a new coat of wax on the floors. I need... To hell with it. I don't have time for this. His hands twist in the claws as he raises them high. An instant later, they are wreathed in an unnatural purple glow. This dude... And I want you to go ahead and press these, suits, go to my dry cleaners, clean the kitchen, paint the house... do all that. James, stand down. We do not need to kill this man. I bet the man's like, kill? Wait. Did you just say kill me? The glow intensifies into a scintillating torrent of light. The energy lances and stabs out at James's hooked fingers as if it were alive. The man at the doorway recoils in alarm and his palm slaps down on a plastic disc that has been clipped to his belt. Too late. You recognize the object, a panic button. No alarms sound. Nothing happens. The homeowner backpedals, trying to put a wall between himself and James. He's moving too slowly. Much too slowly. Everybody stand down! Your words are met with an incomprehensible screech. In your peripheral vision, you catch a flurry of motion. Your elvish companion is moving, making a beeline towards James. Jaina is hanging off of him, trying to slow him down, but barely seems to notice. With a kick, he sends her tumbling into the ground and then reaches for his weapon. Stop, damn it! We need him alive to complete the run! With a kick, he sends her tumbling... Oh. Then he just kicked her twice. Damn. Scrub the mission and attack, James. Yeah. I hate the bastard too, but Jaina's right. We need him. The elf comes up short, staring at you, sweeps his vision from you to Jaina to James. Then he exhales heavily and spits out a jumbled, broken German. Killers, innocents of, will not stand for, not slave. All lodgemen, bastards, I kill all. Well, this isn't good. I guess our elf friend is not a happy man. He's not a happy elf. And so apparently they need to tase him. And reload the taser. This is all your fault, James. You're right here. How'd you miss? Oh, I'm punching. That's why. There, now he's dead. Are you happy? Are you happy? You made me kill my buddy. I don't even know who he was. So do we have to go and, like, take care of that dude? So this run's going swimmingly well. I guess we just go ahead and go into the penthouse now with the code 1111. Because we still need to get into that. We still need to plant the devices. There's trend to lead to penthouse. Use the keypad. 1111111. Alright. So we still need to plant the listening devices. Ooh, this place is swanky. Look at this. It's swanky as all get up. So we get to place a camera here. You place the first camera to adheres to the ceiling. With an audible click, James steps forward, his fingers bent. He whispers a long string of hushed syllables that seems to vibrate in your mind. For a moment, nothing seems to happen. Then you blink and the camera's gone. Done. Get on moving to the next one. Yeah, James, whatever. You're an ass. And no one cares. The second camera clicks into a heating vent. The lens irises to adjust to the light. James repeats his previous performance and the camera fades from view. So we have one more camera, and we gotta do it in the kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen with me. 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 You place the last camera. James steps forward, and then you turns to stare you in the eye. We went through this run. When we get through with this run, I'm going to tell my handler all about you. You won't work for the lodge again, not because you're an incompetent leader, but because I have pull. I don't like you very much. What do you have to say about that? This entire run is a test. I think that you're here to tempt me into losing my cool, and that isn't going to happen. The infuriating smirk returns to his face. Yeah, that's right. This is all about you. Just keep on believing that, and we'll see where it gets you. He whispers to the third camera, and soon enough it fades from view. That's it. We're done. Let's go. Something tells me we're not done. Because, you know, it's not just going to be that easy. Because I bet you anything, as soon as we get down the elevator, surprise butt sex. That's what I thought. Surprise butt sex as soon as we get down the elevator. Alright, so I only have two. I'm actually gonna give I'm gonna give Jaina some, and I'm gonna zap you with this. 36 damage. Jeez, might as well just go with a regular gun and just finish you off. Unless if you can hit for more than one. Let's see if you can hit for more than one damage. Can't see him. Well, no. Okay, I don't want. And 63%. Come on. You are the most useless thing of useless things ever. Why did you run up to me, summon something? Ouch. Okay, you missed. Please don't you do anything. I'm gonna have James heal me, I think. Itchy ear. Oh, okay. Now that that's done. Alright, I think I'm gonna have James heal me, so let's do James' turn first. So I think he needs to heal me. Give me that 17 hit points back. And actually, he's gonna go with that. We need to kill this. Where's this conjurer? Dang it! How much health points does 45? I may be able to do it. She's 29. She has 15 left. Or is that no 16? This is gonna be close. Very, very close. There we go. Dang, Jaina, you do you, girl. And that's a grenade. Crap. That was a grenade. Oopsie. I made the hit points back. It's fine. So let's get out of here. And I'm totally sure that there'll be no more surprise butt sex. Let's see, what's our health situation like? Can't see your health. So, that's a thing. Whoa, geez, Jaina. You look like you've seen a bad day. And then there's James. Okay, so I thought I was going to be able to see their hit points because I wanted to know. The burst. So we're heading outside. And guess what? Surprise butt sex. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move her right here. No, that's me. Crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Oh well. I want to draw them out. Quite honestly, I want to draw them out. Damn. Heal yourself. Why can't you heal yourself? Heal. You. There we go. Good boy. Who shall go, boy? Oh my, you are terrible at what you do. I'm gonna do this just so you can hit something. God, you are terrible at what you do. Ugh. Alright, Jaina. God damn it. I'm not in the right position to do anything. Just end. Now he's gonna go over there. He's gonna shoot. Oh, you are so different kinds of dead. Okay, you're useless. You're useless as all hell. Okay, Jaina, heal him. Please, heal him. Fine. Okay, me. Time to not be useless. Come here, buddy. 19 damage. And a little bit of 12 damage. And switch to the taser. Next turn. Dude, are you? No, he must be snipe. Oh, I'm dying. This is not happening the way I wanted it to. We just need people to die. Okay, Jaina, can you come over here, please? Use that happy kid on me. Thank you. I probably can't even. No, her turn. Alright, next turn. You have a grenade. Alright. It's time to get in here. 19 damage. Please hit. Yes. So much dead. Finally. And he probably can't even hit. But anyway, here we go. Well, you did hit. And you're almost dead. 77%. We'll go here first. I'll get closer. Do this. Really? Really? Damn. Something tells me you are very dead, James. And part of me doesn't really care. But part of me does care. I'm just gonna have to shoot this AoE at you then. Yep, you're down. Oh, he healed himself with his trauma kit. I actually never even knew that that was possible. Dude, okay, it's fire. It's fire. Literally fire. Can I zap you? Hey, you can't do anything now, asshole. Alright, then boom! Okay. Something tells me that's not it. We've got that far to go. You know what? I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm just gonna run out there, and I knew it. I knew it. I'm gonna reload. I need you to actually heal me, because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna survive an attack from him. Anyway, you go over here. Oh, that was it. Whatever. I'm gonna hit you now with fire. With morph. Well, that's more like shocky things. Okay, Jaina's gonna go here. And useless dude, you can come be useless over here. Where are you going? Wait. Why are... Okay, hello. I don't know why you did that, but okay. We made it out alive. Well, ish. Alive-ish. I'm not too sure exactly what would be considered alive when that dude died, but it's fine. It's fine. Mission accomplished. Fucking finally. Call your handler and tell him that the job is done. And be quip about it. Be quip about it. Very quip. Be quick about it. I need to be on the next train out of here. For once, he and I are in agreement. I can put this place behind me quickly enough. All I want to do is go home, hug my cat, and forget tonight ever happened. Enter a comm code that Luca Dare gave you. You punched Luca Dare's comm code into your PDA. A few seconds later, you hear the telltale click of a successful connection. Dare's voice pours out of your PDA speakers. Selton McFarkles, the job is done, I trust? Yes, everything has been completed to your specifications. Very good. Now, if you please, give me a status update on the members of your team. The elf from Tir Tarjanine turned on us. We had to put him down, but Jaina and James are both alive and well. He clicks his tongue softly. Interesting. That the elf is dead was expected. He was a dangerous and unreasonable person. Disgruntled, you might say. After years of service in our employ, his betrayal of you was inevitable. Thankfully, with his death, we have gained a valuable insight into your character. James's continued survival, on the other hand, was not expected. You're a very patient man, Selton McFarkles. Dare smiles. This has been most informative. James' posture stiffens, but he says nothing. You can see a dawning awareness behind his eyes, though. Slowly, the color begins to drain from his face. They wanted me to kill him. They thought he would be dead. Now, let's see how adequately you completed the task as I set before you. Enter the following code into your PDA, if you please. 5, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 9. You type the code in as instructed and your PDA screen cuts to static. A moment later, a familiar image materializes on the screen. The penthouse room that you bugged. It appears to be a live feed from the cameras that you planted. Alshire. Are you sure that this room is secure? You've done a full sweep? Absolutely, sir. We've run multiple sweeps with a complete sensor package, and we brought in a mage to search for signs of astral tampering. It all checks out clean. You're completely safe in here. Lets out a heavy sigh. Thank God. Call downstairs and let my wife and kid know that it's safe to come up. Will do, sir. Is there anything else I can do for you tonight? No, thank you. That'll be all. You have a good... Suddenly, the air in the room seems to ignite. There's a blinding flash and your PDA cuts the static. Oopsie. And that takes care of that. Please return to the Razar. The remainder of your post-front interview will be concluded upon your arrival. Hang on, what the hell was that? He raises an eyebrow. What did it feel like? An explosion, of course. And you said we were planting bugs, damn it. Bugs, not bombs. You did plant bugs, Sultan McFarkles. You saw the footage yourself. Your job was to plant the bugs. Jaina's was to plant the bomb. We can discuss, but we can all discuss all of this upon your return. Jaina covers her mouth with her hand, a horrified expression on her face. Oh God, I killed someone. That man is dead because of me. From the sound of that explosion, I guess that you killed a fair number of someone's. Alshire and his bodyguard at the very least, and probably a good half dozen more. A morbid grin creases the mage's thin-lipped mouth. That makes you a mass murderer, Mouse. You're moving up in the world. A sob racks her chest. She begins to hyperventilate. I can never get away from this. This is going to follow me for the rest of my life. I killed people. I'm a fucking murderer. Say it louder, why don't you? I don't think they heard you in France. I haven't heard a response from you, Sultan McFarkles. Shall I make the preparations for your post-run interview? Or are you ready to continue your test? You're damn right we're going to talk about this, Luca. I'll be on the next train home. Very good. I'll be waiting. So, we blew the hell out of a building. Oops. You return from the trip your return trip to the Krezer Bazaar is a quiet one. The train from the Frankfurter tour is empty, save for you. There is nothing to distract you from your thoughts. You're finished with the first part of your audition. Luca dares waiting at the Cafe Seville, whatever, to administer the second. Which means it's the interview. We're going to be like, dude, I blew up a building. And he's going to be like, yeah, I know. I was there. I kind of saw. Load game. Come on. Load a little bit faster. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hello. Are we all come on? Let's load today. Oh, I gained 2 karma. Since I'm here, I only have $500 to my name still, don't I? That's a good question. How much money do I have? I have $300. I need to go get paid. So let's go talk to Luca. And get paid for my jizzy job well done. Hey, Cammy. We're going to talk to you again soon. Alright. Okay, Luca. Me and you. Right now. Hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Name's Sultan McFarkles. I'll be back later. Just gotta take care of something. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Sultan McFarkles, welcome back, and my congratulations on a job well done. You son of a bitch! You never said anything about a bomb. Plans changed. They sometimes do. Nature of the business. He reaches into his pocket and produces a slim plastic rod, a cred stick. Is that going to be a problem for you? Should I keep going? Should I? But the money, and I never actually got to see the end of this whole thing. Dang, can I save it right here? Can I save it? Can I save it right here? No, I can't. Why? I should have saved it before I said anything to him. That's true, though. Well, damn. Damn. No, there is an autosave. So, yes, I'm gonna do this. Then you don't belong in the shadows. This is not a business for bleeding hearts or free thinkers. The people at the top of the ladder are decision makers. People like you and me are nothing more than convenient set of hands. The true purpose of the run that you just went on was the test of your willingness to adapt to change. You're still being tested, by the way. If you work for my organization, you may be asked to do things that you find morally troubling. Sometimes it may even appear that we're lying to you, but you can take comfort in knowing that everything we do and the request of you is ultimately for the greater good. So what is this greater good? Define it for me. You just can't see the big picture. I can't either. I'm, again, just a mouthpiece. The only ones who know my organization's ultimate ends are its ruling council, and they aren't in the practice of sharing information with the hirelings. But know that they are some of the most intelligent men on this planet, and they place a high priority on social order and stability, and those are good things by anyone's standards. So, what do you think of all that? Well, I'm not gonna get rid of him. I'm actually gonna finish these because it's still interesting. Um, every client I've ever worked for has kept secrets. I don't see how this is any different, which is true. But I don't like being kept in the dark. But if you pay as well as you say that you do, I can overlook it. Let's go with some chaotic there. A little bit of chaotic right there. After a brief pause, he nods and reaches forward and places the cred stick into your hand. Congratulations. You've just passed your audition. Welcome to the payroll. So what happens now? Now we part ways. Don't worry. I'll call you when your services are needed. He taps a neatly trimmed fingernail against an earpiece of his comlink. When I contact you with the new task, the choice of whether to take it or leave it will be yours. If you take it, return here and I'll pay you a fair sum for your services. If you leave it, well, there are some of my organization who will be quite unhappy. I can't promise you that I'll always be able to accept every job you offer me. Understandable, but I would strongly advise compliance whenever possible. There's always some margin for extenuating circumstances. We are nothing if not understanding, but abusing that margin would be unwise. Dare glances at his PDA, a high-end model etched with platinum. And with that, I'm afraid I must bid you good day. Go now. I'll be in touch. So, we're working for the council, but I kind of laid down my law. I was like, no. I can't do everything you say. No. Hey, Cammy. Cammy brightens up as you approach her, grinning wildly. Hey there, Altug was telling me you were around. I was wondering if you might be willing to trade a story or two. Alright, you first. What's the deal with you and Altug? Well, the whole ears and hands thing, plus the barista junk. I knew that already. Well, alright. I suppose I've heard a lot about you around the Brazar. It's only fair that you know a bit about me. I never really went to school. Pretty much been a street kid as long as I can remember. And there was so much to learn from people outside of school that I never really bothered. It makes it difficult to get a job, so as all good street kids do, I chose a place to haunt with my friends and always hung out there. That was Altug's Cafe, and he was super nice about me and mine. I felt more comfortable with him than I ever did Vader? That word? Her eyes narrowed for only the briefest moment at the word, and we talked a lot when I was waiting around for my friends. He must have been fairly comfortable with me, too, otherwise he wouldn't have offered me a job. And really, what is it that you do? Technically, I'm the barista, but like I said before, ears and hands. I run his errands, I gather gossip, and sometimes I even make coffee. I much prefer his hookah options, though. Real coffee makes me feel paranoid. Speaking of which, I should probably get back to work. See you around. I like Cammy. She's fun. And okay, I need to go talk to good old Breckenbauer, see what he's got going with his donations, to see if we need any more. Hello again, my friend. What can I do for you? How's Alexander doing?
He is adjusting with difficulty.
Samuel shakes his head.
Your friend Dietrich took a chance in sending his nephew to us. I will do my best to justify his faith in me.
I'd like to talk about your organization. Are you accepting donations? Nope, not at the moment. Okay, let's talk about something else. I'm done. And I have 1,500. I have 1,500 bucks. 1,800. Let's actually go and see what new spell I can get. I need another spell. I need spell-tastic things. Spell-tastic. Alright. Actually, first things first. First things first, of course. $5. There you go. Do. Gonna go see what you got in the store. And do a quick buy, and then I think we'll be done with the episode for today. Maybe. Nah, we probably will be. For selling and buying. Spells. I own all those spells. I don't know Lightning Bolt 3, but then again, I can't even use it yet. And Lightning Bolts, that's a single target. I already have a single target. Mana Ball's another AoE. Actually, I think I'll save my money for now. I'm not really hurting for anything. And I should have I have an AoE spell. 2 AoE spells. So, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright, yo. Oh, but Fireball. Oh, I own Fireball too. Never mind. Alright, well. Hello. Hello. There we go. Alright, guys. When we come back, we are going to meet with Dr. Escabel and see what he can do. And then, do whatever it is he has to talk about, or whatever. I don't know. I'm just a Shadowrunner. I run in shadows. And then we'll probably get started on the other 2 jobs I have to do. And then we'll probably talk to Paul. No promises, though. Because why do we need to get on with the story when we have a ton of missions to do? Ooh, I want to go stand on this real quick. This looks like it's more fun to stand on. It is. Sweet. I am mystical and shit. Alright, friends. Until next time, as always, you take care and have a good one.